Anymore without it turning into a free-for-all. I have had it. Up to here. First there's Maeve, then there's Kyle, then there's Claire. When are they going to leave me alone? You want to tell me when they're going to start letting me live my own life?
I'll tell you when.
Alexandra, the decorator, dropped off the samples.
What?
You wanted new curtains for Simon's room, right? These are the fabric samples.
Oh, well, look at them later. Where on earth is Simon?
I don't know. I haven't seen him since I got here.
There's something peculiar going on.
What makes you say that?
I can sense it. He came home late last night, and all I could get out of him was that he'd been with Jessie.
Really? I wonder where.
He left so early this morning I didn't have a chance to ask him. Do you know where they were last night?
No idea.
I can't say I'm too thrilled about these Bayhill disappearances. I don't even know whether to have a place set for him at dinner. Calla, forgive me, but when you don't feel well, you should take the day off.
Oh, I'm fine, Alexandra, really.
All right, if you say so. Just make certain Jessie pampers you a little when you get home.
Okay, thank you.
Where is Jessie now?
Actually, I'm not sure. She's either at home or still at the foundation.
What do you mean you still haven't found Simon? Did you try calling the Blue Orchid?
Yes, ma'am. No one's heard from him all
What
day.
about Jessie? Did she bother to call since she didn't show up for her first day of
No,
work?
ma'am, I haven't heard from her either.
That nerve! I give her a job, and this is how she repays me.
Well, Brian said that her mother was sick, so maybe...
I know what Brian said. If I want instant replay, Peggy, I'll ask for it.
She may not have been able to call under the circumstances.
Brian, the foundation owns Cedars. I happen to know there's a payphone on every corridor.
Spaulding Foundation.
Peggy, this is Alexandra Spaulding. I'm trying to reach Jessie Matthews. Is she there?
No, Mrs. Spaulding. Jessie didn't come in today.
Alexander, what's going on? You know as well as I do that Jessie's not here.
I beg your pardon.
She's at home with her mother, your ever-faithful servant.
Calla is here with me and doesn't have a clue as to her daughter's whereabouts. We can't seem to locate Simon either. Any idea where he might be?
No.
Well, then I think we can safely assume Jessie and Simon are together. What a relief.
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by our moist, delicious baking mixes from Duncan Hines.
Jessie, thank God.
Oh, Ross, hon.
Oh, Lily.
I'm sorry. I was just expecting... Come on in.
Thank you. Is Calla here?
Oh, I know. She's still at Alexandra's.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, would you tell her that I dropped by?
Ross. I guess we know where the old Calla went, don't we?
Lily, how in God's name am I going to help her now?
Let's sit down.
Look, I know that you can't tell me what to do, but... Would you tell me what to do?
You told her how much you cared about her. I think that was a great start.
Well, I put so much pressure on her the past few months because I thought I could solve any problem she may have. You know, snap my fingers and make it go away. But this...
Ross, when she first told you about the syphilis and the hysterectomy, you didn't miss a beat. You asked her to marry you right away.
Lillian, at that moment, she was in pain. I would have done anything to make it go away.
But now?
I just came from the Bowers. And then Billy and Vanessa, they were there with little Billy, and... So I sat and I watched. I mean, really watched. Ed with his daughter, and Billy with his son. And I realized that's what I wanted. And suddenly the enormity of what Calla had told me hit me.
I'm so sorry, Ross.
I'm a fool. And Calla doesn't need my glib reassurances. She needs someone to face the truth with her.
Well, then she's really lucky she's got you, because you've never backed down from the truth in your whole life.
Lillian, this scares me. I mean, Calla knows what she's lost. Me, I'm just beginning to realize what I may be giving up.
I wish I could tell you that children don't matter. But it'd be a lie. I'd be a different person if it weren't for Beth.
How so?
I'd be a lot more selfish. I'd be a lot older, and I'd be a lot less happy.
You're very lucky, Lillian. And I'm glad for Calla that she has Jessie.
Jessie?
I have looked all over town and no one has seen a trace of her. Please tell me that she's home.
Ah, all right then. Thank you. He isn't at company either.
Oh, it's impossible. Not even Simon can disappear without leaving a trace of some kind. It's getting sort of late.
Would you mind if I went home now, Miss Spaulding? Yes, I'd mind. Nobody's going anywhere until I track down Simon. I've been on the phone all afternoon. Nobody's seen him. He must have taken off right after he called here. What? He called the foundation?
I didn't tell you.
No, you didn't tell me. When did he call? What did he want?
He really didn't say.
Who did he ask for? Peggy, did he ask for Jessie?
I think, no, he asked to speak to you just like he always
And
does.
this is the first time you thought to tell me about it?
I'm sorry. I told him you would be at home. I thought he'd try to reach you there.
I can't believe you would withhold this piece of information when I've been tearing my hair out all day trying to find him.
Give her a break. It's not Peggy's fault the guy took off with Jessie.
Peggy, go to your desk. I'll call you when I need you. How dare you presume to tell me how to handle my other employees?
Look, you were riding her too hard.
That can be easily corrected, because if anyone's to blame for this, it's you.
Well, what did I do?
You were hired to get Jessie out of town. You were hired to keep Simon away from Jessie, and you failed miserably on both counts.
Can I help it if her mother got sick? There wasn't a whole lot I could do when Simon comes cruising in like her guardian angel.
What right did you have to leave them together alone in the hospital? What do you think you're getting paid for?
Not to be your whipping boy. Not even you have that kind of money.
Where are you going?
Lady, I've done the best I could on a difficult assignment. You don't like the way I work, you get somebody else to do the job. I've had it.
Brian, I'm sorry. Please don't go. I need your help.
Then maybe we can work something out. So Simon has run off with Jessie. It's not the end of the world. I still will.
second thought, get out.
Call me if you change your mind.
Well, I'm glad Vanessa decided to go on and put little Billy to bed. Is he usually up this late, huh?
Well, I'm afraid he wouldn't have been able to get to sleep any sooner today. He was so keyed up.
Well, it does sound like he had a pretty full day.
Oh, he had a great day. Starting with his checkup over at Cedars.
Oh?
You know, you should have seen him up on the examining table, Mom. Took Vanessa, myself, and the doctor to hold him down.
Oh, dear. He didn't like it.
Oh, no, he loved it.
What?
Hey, he hadn't seen anything as neat as a stethoscope in a long time.
No.
And then we went over and visited baby Michelle.
Oh, now, that is a precious baby. Tell me, what did little Billy think of her, huh?
Well, he slept on the way over, and he slept for a little bit when we got there. But when he first saw her, ooh, love at first sight. I'm telling you, the boy is a natural flirt.
Oh, really? My. I just wonder where he got that.
I'll tell you one thing. Sure was nice just spending the afternoon watching my son take it all in. I told Vanessa on the way home that it was kind of like, I don't know, seeing things all new for yourself.
Well, you and Vanessa, you haven't had a whole lot of those days together lately, have you, honey?
Now, she's been pretty tied up over at Ross's office.
Just doesn't seem fair to me. I mean, you and that beautiful baby need her at home. Now, Billy, isn't there some way that you could persuade her to stay home with the family?
Yeah, I've tried. No, Vanessa's got her mind plumb made up. She just wants to work.
Well, I've got to say she's probably the last person that I would ever expect to be shirking her duties as a wife and mother.
Now, Ma, don't be so hard on her. She spends a fair amount of time with little Billy.
Billy, being a mother is a full-time job. And that sweet little boy deserves somebody who will give him their undivided attention and love. And if Vanessa's not going to be able to do that, well, I guess it's just up to me to pick up the slack.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of my own child, thank you.
Oh, well, Vanessa, honey, I was only trying to help.
There's a fine line between help and interference, especially when it comes from you, Sally.
Dole protein juice bars aren't just for fun, they're for real.
Well, it's real fruit, and it's real.
Ken, what is it? What's wrong?
I can't take it. Sometimes it's like I can't even breathe.
What got you so upset?
People keep meddling. They keep after me. And now they're going after you, too.
I'll be fine.
What do you mean you'll be fine? They're always hounding you, barging into your home.
Are you talking about Claire?
What about her?
She told me she got stuck in your trap. And that you harassed her?
No! No. No, she's trying to turn you and everyone else against me. This has to stop.
It will. I didn't mean to get everything all stirred up again. As soon as the fuss dies down, people aren't going to leave us alone.
If that's what you think, you're living in a fool's paradise. It doesn't go away, it just gets worse. I know. I've been through it before.
Kane.
Pretty soon when they found out about my past, when that happens, I'm through here.
You mean you'd leave Springfield?
I have no choice. I came here for a fresh start. I guess I was wrong.
I can't believe you're just giving up.
I can't go through this again. I can't stand people looking at me like it was an accident waiting to happen, and I can't put you through this again.
I am a lot tougher than you think.
Forget it. I'm out of here.
No, Kane, wait. Wait! I believe in you. I'll help you.
For how long?
What?
You may trust me now. Sooner or later, they're going to get to you. They'll keep coming at you with questions and accusations. They'll chip away at your faith in me, and little by little, you will turn on me, too.
No. I'd never turn on you.
I'm not waiting around to find out.
Wait, you keep running like this, you're going to be running for the rest of your life. Is that what you want? You stay here with me, and we will face the past head on. And by God, we'll beat it. I swear we will.
I can't forget the night my wife died. The memory is with me all the time. It's been eating me alive. I can't take it. I gotta get out of here.
Kane!
Well, Vanessa, you see, I only meant that Well, I just hate to see little Billy taking second place to that job of yours.
I can assure you that's not the case. My family comes first, and nobody has to remind me of that.
You know what? Grandmothers are allowed to do it. You know that.
From what I understand, your job is pretty demanding. Oh, and now, honey, you see, there is nobody in this whole world that can do it all. So it just seems to me that you've just got to make a choice.
I've made my choice. I have help. I'm lucky. Little Billy has the best nurse he could possibly have. The whole household staff revolves around him and his needs.
But, Vanessa, you know there is no substitute for a mother's love.
You found that out the hard way.
Okay, now let's just hold on a second. We don't need to get personal about this.
Billy, it's all right. Now, Vanessa is absolutely right. I was forced to make my own way, and I almost lost my children by doing it.
Well, be that as it may, little Billy is not suffering.
But how do you know that, Vanessa? He's just a little baby.
I know, because he's my baby. He is my child. And I know when he's happy and when he's not. And furthermore, he will never be happy if I'm not. And I am not cut out to stay in this house 24 hours a day. I would be climbing a wall.
No, it's not that bad, is it?
Vanessa, I just don't understand you. I would have given my eye teeth to have a husband who would take care of me. And there's nothing on God's green earth that would make me happier than having time to devote to my little boy. And, honey, you're just throwing it all away. You're throwing it away.
I am not throwing it away. And I'll thank you to keep your nose out of my business.
Little Billy is my business, Vanessa. He's my grandson, and I love him with all my heart.
And we know that, and believe me, we really
Well, I just don't want him to be shortchanged.
He is not going to be shortchanged.
You know what?
I don't want to ever have this conversation with you again.
I think it's time
Otherwise,
for
you are
Grandma
not
to go
welcome
and
in
give
this
little
house.
Billy a good night kiss.
This has got to be
Now, we're talking about little Billy. I think Grandma should give him a good night kiss.
Oh. All right.
Billy, that woman is an abomination.
She's clumsy, but hey, she means well.
She's trying to get me to give up my job by bullying me. That's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, well, you know, you can always look at it this way. If you didn't have your mother-in-law, you wouldn't have me. Hey, come on. In-laws are supposed to butt in.
Oh, yeah? Well, I should have known you'd say that, because that's exactly what you've been doing with Kurt and Mindy.
You don't think Simon and Jessie have done anything rash, do you?
What do you mean?
They're both missing. Could they have run off together?
Oh, dear God, I hope not.
I'll speak to the staff. Maybe Gloria knows something.
Thank you.
Would someone please tell me what's going on here?
I'm afraid we just don't know. Maybe that's Jessie. Hello?
Lillian, have you heard from Jessie yet?
No, Cal, I'm afraid not.
Where is she?
I don't know, Cal, but I think you should be home. I mean, you shouldn't be working this late after all you've been through.
No, I'm fine, really. Now, listen, Lillian. If Jessie's with Simon, I want you to tell me, okay?
Oh, she's not. I can guarantee you that.
Thank God. Are you sure?
I'm positive. I've Seen Simon since Jesse's been gone.
Well, then what is she doing? She knows better than to disappear without letting us know where she's going.
Cal, Jessie came to Cedars today. She was really upset. She's terribly worried about what's wrong with you.
You didn't tell her.
Of course I didn't tell her. But I think you ought to tell her about the syphilis. I mean, she's a big girl now. She has a right to know what's wrong with you.
Lillian, I can't discuss this right now. I'm right in the middle of Alexandra's living room, and she could walk in at any minute.
Okay. But come home.
I will, sweetie. Now, listen, if Jessie gets in before I do, have her call me, please.
I will, and you come home.
Calla doesn't know that Jessie's been missing?
Oh, Simon, I just didn't want to upset her anymore.
Wait a minute. What do you two know? And why did you mention all that to Calla with him here? Because I know the whole story.
The servants are either completely in the dark or Simon has sworn them to secrecy. They wouldn't tell me a thing.
Well, I just talked to Lillian. She said she hasn't seen Jessie either, but she's sure that Jessie isn't with Simon, and not to worry.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Well, where on earth could Jessie and Simon be?
That's what I'd like to know.
Come on! Come on! Come!
How dare you barge into my house unannounced?
I've come to see Simon.
Simon isn't here.
And I'll wait.
Like hell you will. Get out this instant.
I'm sorry, Miss Spaulding. She said she was family.
She most certainly is not family, and she never will be.
Never say never.
It's all right, Celeste. We can handle this now. You can go. You heard Alexandra. Either you leave peacefully or I call security and have you carted off.
I'm not going anywhere until I see Simon.
I'll call the police if I have to.
Oh, you do that. And I'll stage a scene that will make your bottle blonde hair fall out. Perhaps I'll have a field day with that. They're so fond of scandals. Don't you think, Alex? Especially when it concerns the Spauldings.
All right, India. Suit yourself. You can sit there until hell freezes over, if you like.
Now, I thought you'd see things my way.
Mind you, it won't do you any good. Simon has forgotten that you exist. He has other sweeter fish to fry.
Simon knows? Look, I'm going to go back out and look for her.
Look, you call me the minute you find her.
Wait a minute. Now, what happened to Jessie? She took off this afternoon, and nobody's heard from her since. So what? It's only been a few hours. Why are you so alarmed?
Ross, she was terribly upset when she left.
Dear God, you didn't tell her, did you? Of course not. She read her mother's file at the hospital. She what?
You heard him.
Look, I'll call you if I find out... Simon! How the hell did Jessie get a hold of that file? Because I helped her find it at the nurse's station. You fool! Look, she wanted to know what was wrong with Calla. No one was giving her information. So how was I to know what was... You had no right to know. That was privileged information. I know. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. A mistake? It's an incredible invasion of Calla's privacy. I know. Didn't you stop to think what this might do to Jessie? My God, what an irresponsible, stupid thing to do! Look, two things, okay? I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I was kicking myself all day because I did it. And I care about Jessie, and I would never do anything to hurt her on purpose. And secondly, I'll find her and I'll straighten it out. What are you going to do, Simon? Pull a trick out of your hat and make everything all right? Don't you realize that this could permanently scar Jessie? Not to mention what it could do to Calla. Back off, okay? You think you're the only one that cares? Wrong! I care, too! You have a very strange way of showing What's the matter, Marla? Am I invading your turf? What? Look, quit playing the great white father and let me go find Jessie.
There you are. Kane, you had me scared to death running off like that. What is it?
It happened on a bridge just like this. Did I ever tell you that?
No, not really.
The blow-up of the bridge was the biggest scene in the movie. I was in charge of it. It was my job to set the explosion. It was a tricky stunt. They hired me because I was the best damn stunt coordinator in town.
Go on.
The timing had to be split second. I sweated bullets over this job. I finally got it right. I was sure I got it right. Then something happened. Rachel...
Right. What did Rachel do?
She was standing at the bottom of the stairs, right about where you are. I'll never forget it. She looked gorgeous, scared out of her mind. I kept telling her, don't worry. Don't worry. Do you think I'd ever let anything happen to you?
Finish it. Go ahead.
Her leading man was too chicken to do the stunt, so I had to step in. I didn't mind it. I could step in and save her. Everything was ready. We were all on our marks. Rachel was right at the bottom of the stairs, right about there.
Like this?
Just like that. I was right behind her, waiting for my cue. The director called action. And Rachel ran up the stairs. No! 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 I can't let her go through this. I can't let her do it.
Why not, Kate? Why not?
Introducing a breakthrough in dryness. Revolutionary new...
I don't intend to stand here and have you or anybody else reprimand me for going to see that boy. As far as I'm concerned, he needed talking to.
Billy, he's not a child. He's a grown-up man. He's adult. He deserves to be treated that way.
Oh, yeah, right. He goes to New York, he punches out a photographer, he damn near ruins the Sampson Girl campaign, and you call that adult behavior.
I don't care what he did. It's not your place to slap him on the wrist and scold him.
Look, Mindy called me, crying so hard she was fit to be tied. Now what am I supposed to do?
You are supposed to stay out of it, honestly. How do you expect their marriage to work if every time she gets a little miff, Daddy-O charges right to the rescue?
Now looky here, you are forgetting something. It's not just Mindy he's hurting, but if he throws a wrench in that campaign, he's hurting Sampson Industries. He's hurting my business interests.
That is not the issue here, and you know it.
Oh.
Billy, now look. How many times have you interfered with them?
I was just trying to help Kurt understand Mindy. Mindy's very special. I thought Kurt might have forgotten that.
She's very special, all right. She's very spoiled.
Just hold on a second. Mindy had a rough life growing up without a mother. I was both mother and father to her, and I don't think I did such a bad job.
You didn't, sweetheart. You did a great job. And she's a great girl. Except for when she doesn't get her way, and then she's a holy terror. Now, Kurt knows how to handle her. He understands her.
Believe me, nobody knows Mindy like I do. I love her, and I don't intend to quit on her just because she's up and got married.
Billy, part of loving a daughter is knowing when to let her go.
Yes, but I made a promise to Mindy a long time ago that I would be there for her, and I intend to keep it.
That's fine. I'm sure there were times in her life that that's just what she needed, but it's not true now. She's grown up. She's married. Face it, Billy.
I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Because I know how crucial it is for her. I spent half my life running back to Daddy every time something went wrong, and he was always there for me, ready, waiting to tell me how wonderful I was, no matter what I had done wrong. Now, that didn't do me any favors. It took me a long time to grow up. And I finally grew up because I met you, not because of Daddy. Now, Kurt can help Mindy. He can help her grow up, but he can't do it if you're standing in his way. You have got to let her go, Billy.
If you think I am going to discuss or defend my relationship with this family, you are out of your mind. It is none of your damn business. Get off my back then, okay? Because I've had as much of you as I'm going to take. I haven't bought your...
Look, you two, stop it, please. Jesse is outside wandering around. It's pitch dark.
Lillian's right. Now, we've got to find Jesse because I don't know how much more Cal I can take. Well, I'm going back out to look for her. Would you wait a minute? We'll get a lot more done if we're organized.
What do you got in mind?
To start with, we should make a few calls. Now, has anybody checked with company to see if she's there?
I called there earlier. She was nowhere to be seen.
Lillian, it wouldn't hurt to try them again. And call Cedars and the other hospitals in Springfield just in case.
What about the police?
I could call them, ask them as a favor to keep their eyes open, but they can't put an APB out until she's been missing for 24 hours.
Oh, well, that's just fantastic. Anything could happen at that point.
Simon, that's the law.
Well, look, I'm not going to wait around for someone else to find her. I'm going to go look in the park.
What would she be doing there at this hour? It's not exactly safe.
She was there before.
How do you know?
Because I found this on the ground.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why did you stop her, Kate? Did you know there was going to be a problem? Did you?
Every stunt has its risks. It doesn't usually faze me, but this was different. I felt my stomach go to jelly. I don't know why.
Gwen, what did Rachel do next?
She ran up the stairs. I counted to 4. I was supposed to run after her just in time to save her.
Ivan the Terrible.
She was standing by the rail, too. She looked frightened, scared out of her mind. Rachel wasn't acting this time. It was like the blood had drained out of her face. That was real fear in her eyes. Maybe she knew right before the end. Maybe she knew she was gonna die. I was almost there. I could almost reach out and touch her. Then came the explosion. The impact knocked me off my feet. I couldn't get to her. I couldn't get to Rachel. She was already falling. Falling!
Falling. Falling.
Ross, it's Jessie's. I mean, it was her father. She never took it off.
You see that? It is Gordon's. I remember it flying in his face when he played basketball.
You don't think she's hurt, do you? I mean, you don't think someone came and hurt her and snatched it?
I don't know what to think at this point, Lily.
Maybe she doesn't want it anymore. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to her anymore.
Maybe we should quit speculating and go find her. You remember where in the park that you found this?
Yeah, but those punks that were there don't remember seeing anything. Either that or they don't want to get involved.
Well, then let's go.
What, you and me?
If there's trouble, Simon, it would be nice to have a backup.
Fine.
Ross, be careful.
This is ridiculous. I'm in control here, not you.
Is something bothering you?
Yes, you are. Why don't you give up and go?
I'm quite comfortable, thank you.
Don't you have any pride? Can't you see what a fool you're making of yourself, sitting here waiting for a man who doesn't want you?
Simon does want me. He loves me.
If wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
We will be together, too. No matter what malicious tricks you pull to try to keep us apart.
Look at her, Calla. Have you ever seen a soul so self-deluded? Face it, India, you will never have Simon.
He's already mine.
Then why is he always with Jessie? Tell me that. If Simon is so committed to you, why does he spend all his time pursuing another girl?
As if you knew what he did with his time. He calls me. He visits me at my home and at my office.
He's seen you once this week about the Liebling project. And only because I sent him. It tickled me to use your obsession with him to my advantage. Tickled him, too.
You'll regret speaking to me like this. And you'll regret it sooner than you think.
Give it up. Simon's in love with Jessie. He's as much as told me so.
Simon's preoccupation with Jessie is all your fault. Your gold-digging, social-climbing schemes. You lay traps for him and you use your daughter as bait.
I'm warning you, India. I'm in no mood.
I'm warning you. Both of you. Simon will see through your manipulations, and when he does, he'll come to me. And we will be married.
I'm sick of this. You asked for it, and this time you're going to get it. Simon will never marry you. I have it on his own word. Read it and weep.
She's feeling kind of hollow this morning. Well, I guess you would be too on Mother.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Just how you expect me to turn my back on my own daughter?
I'm not telling you to stop loving her. Just let her stand on her own 2 feet.
Yeah, but they're such small feet.
Look, why don't you think of it as a present? You know, something that you're giving her, and maybe that way it'll be easier for you.
No, you just make it sound like you're asking me to quit on her.
No, I'm not. Nothing like that. She's got to stand on her own 2 feet. She's got to take responsibility for her own problems. That's the only way her marriage is going to work.
Oh, hey, her marriage would work great if her husband wasn't so damn stubborn.
Oh, Billy, honestly. And stop taking Mindy's side against Kurt.
Here, I'll get that.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, hey, Princess. What is it?
It's Kurt. He's being so awful.
There. Now, everything's going to be just fine. Your daddy's right here.
What's this?
Read it. I think you'll find it straightforward enough.
I, Simon Spaulding, do hereby pledge never to marry India. Okay. No. It's impossible.
It's right in front of you, in black and white, written in Simon's own hand. What more proof do you need?
And you forced him to do it. He never would have done this on his own accord.
Simon volunteered that piece of paper. It was his idea.
No, I don't believe that.
Face it, India. It's been over for weeks, and everyone knew but you.
It happened so fast, it was over before I could do anything. I couldn't get to Rachel. I couldn't stop her from falling. It was as if there was no railing. She went up and over when the explosion happened, straight down into the river.
Constipation is disaster, and that's the...
This has been Guiding Light. Provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Be sure to be with us Monday for another full hour of Guiding Light.